嵐の中、騎馬民族王博多上陸。この海に見た神風が吹くか。王者ラジャブアリ・シェイドラエフ、挑戦者久保優太。
フェザー級タイトルマッチを行います。メインゲートより挑戦者久保優太選手の入場です。
Yuta Kubo, a former K1 World GP fencer, one of the most decorated strikers to ever transition to mixed martial arts. 38 years old, 4.5 years into his mixed martial arts career, still chasing the biggest prize in Japanese combat sports. He won the inaugural Crush Welterweight strap in 2013, the Glory under 65 kilo slam champion, won the inaugural K1 World GP Welterweight Championship tournament in 2017. Beautiful jab, great round kicks, and a chance again to take on Ражабали Шайдулаев. The only man to ever draw Шайдулаев into a second round. Kubo knows what the champion is all about, knows the tenacity, the danger that Šaydulaev brings. Has he worked out a way to solve that riddle, to pick that lock? Nobody has even come close.
右チャンピオンラジャブアリ・シェイドラエフ選手の入場です。
you don't know already. The man's never been cut, never been bruised, never been scratched, has hardly ever raised a drop of sweat. No one's touched him, no one's threatened him. 18-0, 17 finishes in the first round, 1 finish in the second round against the man he's rematching tonight. 25 years old, the hottest featherweight on the planet. Damian Brown, tell me if I left anything out.
Can you believe he's 25 years of age? I think something most people probably don't recognise based on his latest form is out of his 6 wins in Ryzen, 4 have come by KO and 2 by submission. And prior to that, he actually only had 2 knockouts and 11 submissions out of his victories. So most of his work's been done on the feet with his hands or on the ground with his hands in Ryzen, whereas before he was submitting everyone. So tonight, you would expect that he's going to try and take this fight to the ground to stay away from the experienced striker in Kubo, but if Kubo's been away working on his wrestling, we could see an upset. I don't really know. I'm not sure how you stop it. We've seen in the last fight a lifetime of grappling and wrestling is hard to stop. With Ражабали, шайдулаев, it doesn't really matter where it goes. Like I said, based on his recent form, he might just knock someone out tonight and shock the world.
The unsolvable riddle of Ражабали шайдулаев. I will be interested to see who the fans are behind here tonight in Fukuoka. Shaidoulayev has become that popular all over Japan. But you know when Damian Brown says he has no idea how you stop the man, you know how for real Shaidoulayev is. If beat down can't break him down, you've got to wonder, how does Yuta Kubo? We're about to find out. If Kubo beats him, it will be a massive, massive upset. 25-year-old champion is 13 years the younger, 2 inches the shorter, gives up a pound in weight to the challenger Kubo. Both equal reach at 69 inches, and the record of Shaidoulayev, well, you're not imagining it, 18-0.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the Japanese national anthem. Please remain standing for the Kyrgyzstan national anthem. ありがとうございました。皆様ご着席ください。
Thank you. You may be seated.
それではここでフェザー級チャンピオンベルトの返還です。
The champion belt handed over to Sakakibara-san. The gold on the line of featherweight championship. Kubo staring down across the cage.
Please.
The moments before a Shaidoulaev title fight. The nervous tension in the sold-out Marine Messe in Fukuoka.
ただいまより本日のメインイベントライジン MMA フェザー級タイトルマッチを行います。青く175センチ 65.95 キロ8戦5勝2敗東京都立川市出身初代 K1 ワールドグランプリウェルター級チャンピオン微笑みのスナイパー久保優太。赤コーナー170センチ 65.50 キロ18戦18勝無敗キルギス共和国出身現ライジンフェザー級チャンピオンキルギスの犬ワシラジャブラリーシェイドライフレベル福田正さん。この試合はライジン MMA ルール各ラウンド5分の3ラウンド制で執り行われます。なおこの試合の勝者には大和開発株式会社様
Toe to toe for the second time. Shaidoulaev and Kubo. 18 wins, 18 finishes, no third rounds. But Kubo is the only man in Ryzen who has seen round 2 against the champion. Tonight, Kubo wants to use everything he's learned and become the Ryzen champ at 38 years old. Michael Chavallo, Damian Brown with you. It's the main event of Ryzen Landmark 13 from Fukuoka, Japan. Round kick early off the back leg out of the southpaw stance for Yuta Kubo. Former K1 super welterweight champion. Thought about a front kick off the back leg. Slipped there from Shuttle. Then circled back out of danger, but he's circling into the right side. So, keeping the hands low, as Damien said, to defend against a possible shot. Damien said to defend against a possible shot from Shaidoulaev. Fake there from Kubo. Oh. Shaidoulaev looping the right hand. In Kubo's corner, they're saying to him, you're fighting at a good range. Keep your feet moving no matter what. Do not stop. Be mobile. Do not be a stagnant target. And Kubo is adhering to his corner, Damien.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. At 38 years of age, I'd be terrified to fight a 25-year-old that's 18-0. Even if I'd done it already. You see the damage last time on the face of Kubo from Shaidoulaev. And here is the takedown attempt. He gets in nice and low. Good spread base there from Kubo, but still not enough. Spread base there from Kubo, but still not enough. There it is. Got him backed up. Kubo with the hand.
Control the stand
Legs. You could,
2 minutes.
you could see the pressure from shaidullaev.
Yeah, he pins that wrist to the floor.
And he's pushing.
Oh,
Whilst kick.
coming in.
And if you want to compare the last fight to this fight, you can see his shoulder back to generate the power in those shots. So he's using his wrestling to cause damage. Big shots, and he's got that bottom arm trap. This is not good for Kubo.
Kubo's face exposed to the right hands of
Shoulder back to
the other one, cracks him on top of the ear.
using his wrestling to cause damage.
Now cracks him again. This is shaidullaev laying in the damage, fearing and daggering the head of Kubo. Helpless Kubo, no place to go. Referee may stop it. If Kubo doesn't get it, it's over. It's over. No, they can do it again. 55 seconds to go. Kubo in all sorts of bother. He's been beaten. He's being assaulted. He's taking a barrage of punishment. Referee may stop it. He does stop it. He does stop it. You cannot stop shaidullaev, however. 60 seconds to go in the round. 19-0. 10 first round finishers. This man is not human. No one can stop him. They can't even touch him. Shaidullaev does it again.
Absolutely wild, isn't it? When people lose a fight, they come back for revenge. You get the feeling shaidullaev was a little annoyed that he went to the second round last time, and today he came in and got the business done and really made, despite being 18-0 with 18 finishes, he really made a statement by just getting in there and getting it done. 25 years of age. What's next? Who knows? But I reckon it might be more finishes to come.
6-4 overall for Team World against Team Japan tonight. There's Akamoto, the 20-year-old sensation, watching cage side. But still no one can figure out shaidullaev, and look at him. Not a scratch, not a bruise. Look at the face though of Yuta Kubo.
Yeah,
The
Kubo got his
hematomas
arm stuck
popping up.
in that hammerlock, and that's where most of the damage was done. And you could tell when shaidullaev could sense the finish because he let the arm go. So prior to that, he kept that position with the legs, the top position. He kept the hammerlock, that arm trap, so he could do the damage. And then he really just pulled the trigger. He must have just sensed the finish was right there, let the arm go, and just ran and pounded his way to forcing the referee to stop it.
Damien, who can take him on this roster? Who could possibly beat shaidullaev?
Look, I don't know if he can take him, but I got to say, right now, the only bright-looking prospect that could probably challenge him is Akamoto. Akamoto hasn't lost at featherweight. His only losses come at bantamweight, and he went out there and put an absolute clinic on last time out against a former world champion. So you got to think that he's got to be next. Even though he's young, we get a 25-year-old up against a fresh 20-year-old. 10-1 versus 19-0. I mean, it makes a lot of sense, doesn't it?
Damien, let me throw two other names possibly out here. The first one, Chihiro Suzuki.
Well, I mean, he had a good run as a champion and a lot of good fights when he was there. And you could definitely argue that he deserves his opportunity, but maybe he needs to just have a couple more fights. He had a layoff. I'm not sure.
What about Ren Hiramoto? What about Hiramoto, the Black Rose?
Potentially, but can he stop the takedown? Because I think really what shaidullaev needs in front of him is someone that has that pinpoint accurate striking of Akamoto and the footwork where he's never standing in front of him. But shaidullaev, he's ferocious. And you see the forward pressure tonight, it was like he was in there to do a job. He didn't hesitate. He has undefeated confidence. He backs his chin still. So it doesn't matter what hits him. He thinks that right now, he can still just run through it. He's a wrecking ball.
Could it be Akamoto? Just the way he bludgeons opponents. Once he is in that territory, once he has them down, he just goes to town, and It's violence. That's the only word to describe it. Violence. There's Akamoto again. Coming off the knockout of Patchy Mix last time out. That the expectation, you wonder. Akamoto and Shaidullaev. We're about to hear from the champion.
Konnichiwa, Fukuoka. Barınızlarga rahmat chong. Koldoq kelganingiz uchun.
Konnichiwa, Fukuoka. 応援していただきどうもありがとうございます。
Mening ko'rmanlarim Yaponiyada, Fukuoka. Barınızlarni yaxshi ko'ring. Rahmat chong barınızlarga.
私の日本のファンの皆さん、福岡の皆さん、私はみんなを大好きです。
Qirg'iziston, assalomu alaykum. Barınızlarga rahmat chong. Qo'llovingizlar uchun. Alhamdulillah. 19 победа.
キルギス万歳。いつも応援してありがとうございます。19無敗です。
Mening ko'rmanlarim, mening komandam, Ixlas Team, mening mashhur turuvchilarim Nasib Falbek, Abdusalom Luqmanbek, Muhammad Eraliyev, baringizlarga rahmat chong. Janada atay men qo'ldoq kelgan Baqit aka, Rasul aka, baringizlarga rahmat. Alloh razı olsun, Nurg'oz aka.
私のチームに感謝します。
Ey boss Novi! Men o'ylayman, Rise organizatsiyasida maga opponent qalbadi. Men tayyorman buyursa, UFC'ning je bo'lsa Fed'ning chempioni betish kenga.
社長、私はライジン団体の中で私に適切な対戦相手がいないと思いますので、次は UFC か PFL か他の団体の最強の男と対戦したいのでよろしくお願いします。
Shaidullaev never short of a word. And as I said earlier, tremendous popularity he is experiencing all over Japan. I do actually believe he got a louder audience pop tonight than Yutsukubo did. Ражабали said, boss, there's no opponent for me, so please bring me the best you can bring from the UFC or the PFL. So there you go.